jersey. Tonight we finish off Week 4 with a good Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the New York Giants.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Half jumbo, half jumbo. Go, north, south.
Jones looking to throw it on the first play.
Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. Throwing Jones.
And this pass caught by Gray.
So no gain on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
The Giants had 0-3 here to begin the campaign. Yeah, you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way, because it's so early in the season, it feels like hyperbole. But I think you are spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now if they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs.
Now Jones.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton.
And that's caught inside the 30. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. They go play action here on first down. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Here's Gray on second down.
And he stopped immediately there. So no gain on the play. They'll decline the penalty to not give them the down back.
And were you thinking to yourself that maybe they would take the yardage there?
Yeah,
because
possibly.
I definitely was. But as you noted, maybe they're just looking at the downs chart and saying, okay, we're comfortable where we are.
And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown.
Isaiah Hodgins.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Giants put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Gano the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Dwayne Eskridge elects to bring it out. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
They run with the second-year man. It's Kenneth Walker.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Lockett, the motion man right.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down.
Throw out wide to Walker.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Now Geno on first down. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, here's Smith. And pressure coming, and they got it once again.
That's how multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. So now make that a 2nd sack for them on this drive.
Well, Brandon, when we go out to do a game, everyone talks about playing complementary football. Their offense goes down and scores. They see that, and they want to back them up, and that they did, getting 2 sacks on this first drive.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's to the rookie Jackson Smith-Njigba.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 31-yard line. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10, down at the 31. A shotgun snap for Smith.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it.
And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown.
A great play there with an amazing diving catch.
And the Seahawks are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line.
62 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. That's complete right around the 8. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, let's go get one.
Looking to throw. Jones. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants have taken the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Here's Moore. He will return it. And he returns this to the 22.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing. The answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Now a 2nd and 2. Now quickly here to Smith-Njigba. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down, Seahawks.
They'll fake it. Now Smith.
He completes this to Walker.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down, Seattle.
Now Geno.
Catch is made by Metcalf.
Touchdown!
DK Metcalf.
His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year.
And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level.
And he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a bout of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. After the interception, here's Smith.
And he's got Smith-Njigba.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Jackson Smith-Njigba with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Seahawks have moved out in front.
Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll make this a 6-point game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Holmes returning from his end zone.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Darnay Holmes.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Giants. It's been a back-and-forth game. A lot of points on the board. And that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
To throw on second down is Smith. He'll find Metcalf. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And the Seahawks first down.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's third down.
Smith going to throw on 3rd and 1. Flush to his right. And they finally catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon.
Back deep for the Giants is Dory Jackson.
Fielded just inside the 30. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game. And they get Jones for the 3rd time in this ball game. Tariq Woolen picks him. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Play action. It's Smith.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Great.
Operating from the gun, Jones.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
I know we're just in the 2nd quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's a 2nd drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in.
Jones. Short throw, going to be caught by Waller.
And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
On 4th down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants.
Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. This is taken at the 18. Broken tackle.
A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards.
And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10.
You don't see that too often, Charles. He punted that away and then hustled up to make the stop as well.
Yeah, because oftentimes they serve as their own safety after punting it. You want to be the last guy, but he decided to get involved in the action, didn't he? And what a spark that's got to provide for the rest of his team when they see their punter out there making a nice hit.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now Smith. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one.
They need 2. Here's third down. Man in motion left. That's Smith and Jigba.
Third and 2, Smith. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's fourth.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've...
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it.
Well, one of the linebackers has got him. Well, they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Hey, why shit, Mac? Out, triple right, Pacino. Triple right, Pacino. Timberland. Out.
Now Jones throwing on first down. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Jones now on 1st and 10. Flushed out right.
Allen finds Hyatt.
The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Barkley will take this one in. Touchdown, New York. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Gano the extra point, and the lead is up to 8.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return, it's Eskridge, and he'll bring it out. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On 2nd down, here's Smith. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
Here's Moore. He will return it. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
There we go.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it. And now off to the races, down the right side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Walker with a grab, left side. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Giants' 47-yard line.
Geno down to throw. And this is caught at the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First down, Seattle.
Hey, here we go, hey. Hey, what's up?
Trying the left side. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down at 7. Handoff now. It's Gray with it. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Apple, 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 apple. Other side, other side. Cockroach, cockroach, cockroach. Up, up.
Throwing, Jones steps away. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Running left is Walker. Taking it right down Broadway. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here.
Hey, go flip her up, flip her up.
Geno's going to throw. That's caught. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because
it's caught inside the 25. A big play there for the Giants. 54 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They'll run it now with Gray. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Now that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Biggie.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Give Uchenna Nwosu the credit for the stuff. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Now Gray. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves it much closer to the goal line now for 3rd down. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be...
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Giants add 6 to their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes this a 9-point game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Esker's going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Throwing now is Geno. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Smith. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go, hey.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Why shift the crew?
Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Now Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception, and it'll be 4th down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
A 54-yard attempt.
Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist, but time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 50-yard line.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Off of play action. Here's Smith. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down.
Smith going to move him around. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5.
Boy, that was certainly well read defensively. And the key to any screen play is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle him for just a short gain.
Smith. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 4.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop him.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. And quickly they get to the line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 19-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Walker.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Smith on 3rd down. That is caught, and he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal.
And now an audible here into something else. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Smith. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Now Smith on 3rd and goal. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Seahawks go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. The extra point now coming from Myers. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Giants 38, Seahawks 33.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Their catch made at the 25-yard line. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at the earliest opportunity or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Detroit Johnson.
Back to throw. Jones. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
Now it's Lockett. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Walker to start the drive. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. Now Gino on 1st down. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Well, they have had no answer for this connection all night long.
They just have to think in a 2-minute situation, that's got to be a concentration lapse. You know they're going to go back to him with the game that he's been having.
Here's 1st and 10. Smith. They'll roll him out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Smith's going to throw it.
That is caught at the 7. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
1st and goal, Seattle.
Here's 1st and goal. Walker.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal.
Smith to throw.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. This pass rush, they've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached, because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane and knock it away as we just saw there.
Here's Smith. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it. And the Giants have just about sewn up this football game.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but there he goes, right side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
On the ground, it's Gray. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants.
Well, Charles, I mean, when you look at the stat sheet, ultimately one thing sticks out like a sore thumb. One side lost this game because they turned the ball over 4 times, and that was just too much for them to overcome.
And that number might as well be in neon because you're exactly right. It just jumps up from the stat sheet. Your eyes go right to it. And with that many turnovers, they really played themselves out of this game. Too careless with the football too many times. That cost them the victory.
So for the Jets, it took a few weeks, but they finally get their first one of the season here in Week 4. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for Seattle, the defeat is their first.